Good afternoon and welcome to the Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union Annual Meeting. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the management team, and all our associates, welcome to our 92nd annual meeting. I'm Larry Shumpert, your board chair, and we're happy to have you join our annual meeting today. Again, welcome. At this point, we'll begin the business portion of our meeting. I'll call to order the 92nd annual meeting of Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union. I can look around the room and see that we have a quorum, so we'll declare that a quorum is present. I will appoint Jimmy Womack as our parliamentarian and Joe Jaspers as our secretary. At this time, I'll call on Jim Rhodes, our secretary, to read the previous meeting minutes.
I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes from the previous annual meeting.
I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye. All right, we'll dispense with the reading of the previous meeting minutes. So at this point, we'll move to the chairman's report. I'm going to point out a few key items, but I would invite you to read this entire report posted online, or if you're listening today, maybe you can view it on our webpage. 2025 was a transitional year for many financial institutions, including Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union. The economic environment of 2025 brought a welcome shift for many in the credit union industry. While many institutions continued to navigate the lingering effects of prolonged inflation and elevated consumer costs, gradual stabilization over the year allowed us to improve our performance, and the market conditions helped create space for an operational recovery. For Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union, 2025 marked a year of meaningful progress and renewed financial strength. In 2025, your credit union was able to achieve more than $2 million in net income. This improvement was brought about by a tremendous improvement in operating expenses and also an improvement in revenue generation. I will leave most of the other financial data to our treasurer's report so that we don't repeat ourselves. But I think it is worthwhile to say that revenue did increase by $834,000 due to interchange revenue and other revenue. In addition, loan increased as well. Most importantly, 2025 was defined by trust, loyalty, and engagement of our members. More individuals and families chose Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union as a financial partner. We remain committed to providing impactful, people-focused financial services to the communities we proudly serve across the Carolinas. As we look ahead, we enter 2026 with optimism, supported by a stronger balance sheet, healthier credit trends, and a more efficient operating foundation. We will continue to work to expand financial access, improve the member experience, and uphold the legacy that has guided Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union for 92 years. We extend our sincere gratitude to our all-volunteer board of directors for their dedicated leadership, to our management team and our staff for their commitment to serving our members each day, and to you, our members, for the trust you place in us. At this point, I'll ask our treasurer, Mr. Lynn Bowen, to share some financial details.
Thank you, Larry. Well, the first thing I'd like to say is it's a pleasure to be here today. As opposed to last year, it wasn't too positive, but this year is very positive. Carolinas Telco Federal Credit Union returned to profitability in 2025, earning $2.06 million versus $4.05 loss in 2024, primarily due to a dramatic reduction in the provision for credit losses, which was down 55% from $5.7 million to $2.6 million, reflecting improved credit performance and stabilization in consumer loss rates. Operating efficiencies improved as non-interest expense fell by $2.9 million, driven by better alignment of staffing and business needs, while non-interest income increased nearly $835,000 from stronger interchange and other revenue. Finally, a $9 million positive swing in other comprehensive income, largely from recovery in the investment portfolio's unrealized losses, further strengthening members' equity and contributed to a year marked by both operational and balance sheet recovery. Your credit union finished the year with a strong net worth of 14.77%, while paying just over $4.6 million in member dividends. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. And now we'll hear a report from our nominating committee chairman, Mr. John Gentry.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The nominating committee, consisting of myself, Walter Wells, and Daniel Lugo, met on Wednesday, February the 18th, 2026, to consider nominations for the vacancies on the Board of Directors. The committee took into consideration the following in arriving at its decision: the prior experience obtained while serving on the Board of Directors or Supervisory Committee, the dedication to the job exhibited by each of the nominees, and the overall effectiveness and continuity of the input of the nominees. After due deliberation, the committee does submit unanimously for nomination the following for a 3-year term expiring in 2029. They are Jim Rhodes and Lynn Bowen. Mr. Chairman, I move that the nominees be elected by acclamation.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you, John. And we have a second. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. All right. Thank you for being willing to serve on our board. I know it requires a lot of time, dedication, and effort, but thank you so much. And I realize it's all volunteer, takes away some of your private time, but again, we appreciate it. At this point in time in our meeting, we come to one of our favorite topics, and that's where we talk about the scholarship update for this particular year. So I ask Mitch McIntosh to give this report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ever since we started this program several years ago, I've had the honor to announce our scholarship recipients. If you've heard me before, I've said this every year, but in addition to serving this credit union on your board of directors, I also am a faculty at Belmont Abbey College, so this is near and dear to me. And above and beyond that, I do have 2 daughters. I just got out of college myself, so I know the pain. So before I read these names, as we go through these names, I want to congratulate them, and hopefully these scholarships that are being awarded to them will help them in this ever-increasing cost environment of higher education. All right, so we are awarding 10 scholarships. As the administration for this program has always been, we are independent of this. It's being administered by the Carolinas Credit Union Foundation, and so they independently select these winners on our behalf. So let me read through the names. Addison Tilley, UNC Chapel Hill. Asen Jameson, University of South Carolina. Davis Tomlin, UNC Greensboro. Ellingson Kernigan, Clemson University. Emerson Clamp, Lander University. Jalen Ribbons, University of Charleston. Kylie Welch, UNC Chapel Hill. Samuel Wham, the Citadel. Tamara Green, University of Dubuque. And Taylor Royston, UNC Chapel Hill. Again, let's all congratulate these recipients on their hard work and these scholarship awards that they've been given. Thank you.
Thank you, Mitch. And again, this is one of the highlights of our annual meeting and an opportunity for our credit union to return and help some of these people obtain a higher level education. The chair is not aware of any unfinished business, and the chair is not aware of any new business, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
A motion that we adjourn.
Is there a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you so much again, and we are adjourned.